Hey, in this video I will analyze the face of Francisco Lachowski. I know there are so many videos you will find on this same topic, even I made it. But this video will follow by far the most accurate and perfect system to analyze a face. Before going further, if you want to get facial analysis like this one and customized Looksmaxxing guide, join my Patreon. Link is in the description. I will analyze his front profile harmony, his side profile harmony, his overall facial harmony by giving 70% importance to his front profile and 30% importance to his side profile, his miscellaneous features, his sexual dimorphism, and last but not the least his facial angularity. To get his overall score, I will give 38% importance to his harmony score, 18% importance to his miscellaneous features, 20% importance for his sexual dimorphism, and 24% importance for his facial angularity. Francisco Lachowski isn't just good-looking, he has that magnetic energy that pulls people in without trying. Women are drawn to him not only because of his face, but because of how he feels in front of the camera and in interviews, confident, grounded, and naturally charming. So starting with his front profile, let's get to his eye area. Chico's eye aspect ratio is 3.3, which is in the ideal range of 2.8 to 3.3. His eyes are 7.3 degrees positively tilted, which is ideal. His eye separation ratio is great, which is 45.9% of his zygomatic width. And his eyes are almost 1 eye apart, which is excellent. Also the medial canthal angle of his eyes are 27.3 degrees, which is great. And lastly, his eyebrows are ideally positively tilted at 6.4 degrees. But the only downside he have in his eye region, that is his eyebrows are medium set. His mid-face length is 82.6% of his eyebrows to mouth length. It should be like 88 to 97% for a man. Next, his jaw frontal angle is perfect at 91.9 degrees, which is perfect for a man. As well as his ipsilateral alar angle is also ideal at 92.3 degrees. Which results the deviation of his ipsilateral alar angle and jaw frontal angle is 0.4 degrees. Which is perfect, and harmonizes his face. But his jaw should be a bit wider. Cause his lower third is 83.3%. Which is slightly lower than the ideal range of 85.5% to 92%. But his neck width is ideal at around 92.4% of his lower third width. And his bitemporal width is 84.3% of his zygomatic bones. His chin to philtrum ratio is 2.48. Which ideal, but on the higher end, still great. But his mouth to nose width ratio is 1.29. Which is slightly off. His lip proportion is 1.51, which is perfect. As well as his lower third proportion is 33.1%, which says his mouth is perfectly positioned. Chico's facial thirds are almost balanced. But his facial width to height ratio is slightly unideal. It is 1.87. But it should be in the range of 1.9 to 2.06. It is because of his eyebrows are a bit medium set. Although his total facial width to height ratio is perfect at 1.35. His cheekbones are high set. Which is 84.6% of his mid-face length. As well as his mid-face ratio is almost perfect at 1.01. Overall his front harmony score is extremely high at 88.9%. Next, his side profile. Chico's gonial angle is perfect at 117.6 degrees. His ramus to mandible length ratio is 0.72, which shows his ramus is very tall, but great as a man. His mandibular plane angle is 21.9 degrees, which is ideal but at the higher end. Chico's submental cervical angle is 108.3 degrees. Which is on the higher end of ideal range, still very good. But his nasofrontal angle is 138.2 degrees. Which clearly exceeds the ideal range. This angle shows the lack of his brow ridge projection. His nasofacial angle is 31.2 degrees, which is ideal. His nasolabial angle is 114.7 degrees, which is perfect. As well as his mentolabial angle being 125.4 degrees. His glabella facial convexity is ideal at 173.2 degrees. As well as his nasion facial convexity being 165.8 degrees. But his total facial convexity is slightly 150.2 degrees, which is slightly higher than ideal. His nasal width to height ratio is 0.65, which is ideal. And his nasal projection is also ideal at the ratio of 0.62. But his nasal tip angle is 126 degrees, which is only 1 degree higher than the ideal range. His orbital vector is neutral. His forehead slope is ideal. And he passes all the lip assessments. Also, his mouth to gonian line is ideal. At the end, his side profile also scores same as his front profile at 88.9%. And Chico's overall harmony also scores 88.9%. For his miscellaneous features, Chico scores excellent. Great skin complexion and smoothness. Great hair texture and good hairline. Straight white teeth with a good smile. His eyebrows are dark and thick. He can grow full facial hair. He has no scleral show. No upper eyelid exposure. But his under eye area could be better and he lacks brow ridge projection. So for miscellaneous features he will get 9.8 out of 10. He has that golden balance of masculinity and softness. His jawline and body say man, but his lips, eyes, and demeanor add just enough softness to feel emotionally accessible. It's the kind of look and vibe that makes women feel like he's strong enough to protect them, but gentle enough to truly care about them. So he will score 8.5 out of 10 for sexual dimorphism. Chico does have an angular face, but it is not the ideal angularity for a man. So he will get 9 out of 10 for his facial angularity. After all of these, overall Francisco Lachowski is 8.9 out of 10 facially. He's low-key magnetic. He doesn't need to act tough, loud, or flashy, he draws attention by just being present. That calm, relaxed body language and the way he looks at the camera. It's confident, but not arrogant. Women are attracted to men who own their presence without overcompensating, and that's exactly what Francisco does. Francisco Lachowski's attractiveness isn't just visual, it's emotional. Women are drawn to his vibe, grounded, charming, emotionally warm, and quietly confident. He's the rare type that makes you feel something just by looking at him, and that's what makes him irresistible. Join my Patreon for your facial analysis and give me your feedback in the comment section.